cool and rainy day here in good old Alabama, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the freshness of the air and atmosphere and everything after a good rain. Starting to get a little cooler here for sure, but that's good for the deer movement. Hopefully I can catch a few more. Actually, finally got one. Been nice after about 3 years and struggles and everything else, but hey, I was finally successful again. But it's nice to do the whole processing and everything. I enjoy the cleaning and quartering and processing the meat and getting it put up. I always enjoy that part. Takes time, but at least you know what all's in it. Used to use a processor that was local, really good. It's just I wanted to start to learn and do it everything on my own, because I like just have the knowledge to be able to do it on my own. But anyways, good old cool day like this. So it's kind of a soup weather or stew weather. But another one is baked cabbage. That's a good one that we do. Stewed cabbage is another one. They need to do it sometime, but baked cabbage is pretty simple to do. I just take me a cabbage head and wash it off good, and then I'll decore it and slice it in like little rings and then shred it around. And then I do some butter, and of course gotta use some good old Uncle Steve's. Use the original for this one. It goes on everything pretty much, like he says. Another good reason to use it for an application is cabbage. It goes really good with that. But there's our Uncle Steve's on it. Then I had about 6 pieces of about thick sliced bacon. I cut it into small little chunks just to sprinkle around to cook in it. And then I got some onion, chopped it up and spread it around also, and then throw it in a 400-degree oven. It takes a little while to cook. It takes about an hour or so to get it done, but about halfway through I'll go ahead and kind of stir it around, get it mixed around good, and dust a little bit more of the Uncle Steve's on it, and I'll put it back in and finish it on off. And sometimes I'll put it on broil, and I did with this one, and kind of get it a little charred a little bit, give it a little bit more flavor. But anyways, that's good for a day like this. Good and cool with some baked cabbage. So I'll go ahead and jump on into the video and the cook of it and explain a little bit more throughout it. And at the end you'll get to see Chops waiting for what he wanted to, because I did some beef tenderloin to go along with it. But anyways, I thank y'all always again so much for watching, y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to. And when you do, you're part of the good old Head to Tail family. And I love to have you. And it's fun talking with y'all and just seeing how you're doing and stuff too. And try to do some more lives. I've been busy with a lot of stuff going on. And I can't go live on my phone yet, but I've still got a computer. It's just haven't been around it because, like I said, I got some stuff going on. Haven't been able to do it yet, but maybe can soon. But anyways, again, thank y'all for watching, and we'll jump on into the video. See y'all. Well, alrighty, folks, this is the ingredients we're going to be looking at. Now, you're missing the onion here, but when I was getting it together, I forgot to set the onion in the picture like a goober, but you'll see it later on when I went to chopping it up. But yeah, I got my cabbage head there. I'll clean it up and wash it off good. And then I got some butter, and then the good old Uncle Steve's. Got to use it. The good old original. Chunk it on everything. Then some bacon. So got my cabbage washed off and cut it into little rings and decored it too. And then I just kind of shredded it around in my big old pan here and get it kind of spread and evened out so it'll cook pretty good. And then I use about close to 3/4 to a full stick of butter and just kind of cubed it up here so I could sprinkle it throughout. And then I'm gonna dust the top of my cabbage and butter mixture that I got going on here and good with the Uncle Steve's, just to get a even coating over the top of it. And then I'm going to start on my bacon here, and like I said, I use about 6 slices of the thick slice. There we go. Couldn't get it out there. Bacon, just chopped it up in just some small pieces so that flavor can kind of mix throughout good. And then while you're eating it, you're going to get you a little piece of it. And there's my onion, finally showed up to the party here since I forgot it at the start. And I just did kind of a medium to fine dice on it. So again, that I could just sprinkle it throughout there. And right now I'm not going to mix it. I'm just going to leave it like it is and let it cook initially, because about halfway through the cook, then I'm going to give it kind of a stir so it can kind of get a good even cook. But like I said earlier, it's going to be 400 degrees on the oven so you can get it preheating. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it in there and let it cook for about close to 30 minutes. Just kind of keep a check on it and see what it looks like. Right here it is looking pretty good and how I kind of wanted it. So now I'm just going to stir it up good, sprinkle it a little bit more with the Uncle Steve so I can get that good old flavor running throughout. That's it. It's a good one, folks. Give it a try. You won't be disappointed. So chunk it back in the oven. Let it cook for a little while longer. Let it kind of soften on up some more. And it takes about an hour or so to cook. So this is probably 30 minutes later. And I'm going to go ahead with this. Going to put it on broil for a little while. So I can kind of get some char on it and get a little bit more flavor. See, I got it on high broil. Let it go. And when you put it on broil, just kind of stay with it and babysit it, because you let it go too long, you'll get too hot with you. And you'll have burnt cabbage instead of cooked cabbage. And y'all might have heard Chops there and flopping his ears like crazy. Like I said, y'all get to see him later on, because I cooked some beef tenderloin that went along with this. But this is a delicious one. Y'all give it a try. I think you'll enjoy it. But anyways, thank y'all.